I haven't seen anybody make this video yet. No one has done a Mortal Kombat Arena tier list at all. That's why I took things into my own hands and decided to create a Mortal Kombat 1 Arena tier list. I'm pretty excited because I'm going to be doing every single Mortal Kombat game all the way to Mortal Kombat 11, and it's going to be all the stages for a tier list. It's going to be so awesome. And starting things off with the Palace Gates, we're going to throw that in right at A tier. I really don't think there's going to be any D tier or C tier. There's no terrible maps on here, but I'm just gonna keep all the tiers in just in case. The whole aesthetic and vibe of Mortal Kombat 1 just screams kung fu, and I really love all the maps that they have in this game. I do think I prefer the courtyard over the Palace Gate, so that's why it's at A tier. Like I said, courtyard straight to S tier. I absolutely love this map in Mortal Kombat 1. This probably is my first or second favorite map in Mortal Kombat. You cannot go wrong with this map. The scenery is beautiful. You have everybody watching you. You have the guards there watching you as you guys fight to the death. And not to mention, you have Shang Tsung watching you guys fight. It's so cool. Next up is the pit. And now I'm probably going to get some hate for this, but I'm going to put it at B or A tier. It might go to... We'll put it at B for now, just because it's just a bland kind of arena comparative to Mortal Kombat 2's The Pit, which is amazing. Sorry, my phone went off, but comparative to the Mortal Kombat 2 The Pit, it just puts this first one to shame. And honestly, whenever I played Mortal Kombat, The Pit was fun to play on, don't get me wrong, it's not a terrible map. I preferred playing on Palace Gates or Shang Tsung's throne room or even the courtyard. Next up, we have the Pit bottom. Now this one I liked a lot, and I'm gonna put this at A tier. It was really cool to find out that the Pit had this awesome stage fatality, and you can go all the way to the bottom of the pit and even play on it. It was so cool, especially during the time of its release. Having all these heads and bodies on the very bottom was very gory during its time. Not to mention, you can fight Reptile as a secret fight down there. Oh my gosh, icing on the cake. Next up, we have the throne room, which is my personal favorite out of the Mortal Kombat Arena. So it's going straight to S tier, right on the top, right in the front of S tier. Such a beautiful arena. I definitely go back and forth between the throne room and the courtyard. It's just such a hard decision. I just love the fact that we have Shang Tsung and all the guards just literally watching you as you fight. The aesthetic of this arena is beautiful. My personal favorite arena in Mortal Kombat 1. The Warrior Shrine, which is an arena I pray comes back to Mortal Kombat, hopefully in Mortal Kombat 12, but I'm putting it up at S tier. Again, an amazing and beautiful map. I loved how we got to see all of our favorite fighters except for Sub-Zero. I don't think he was put up as a statue form, but we got to see Scorpion, Johnny Cage, Raiden, Goro, Kano, and Liu Kang. It was such an awesome map. The Pit and Warrior Shrine are very similar with their arena. They're both very dark maps. They have the big bright moon. You have the clouds in the background. The thing that separates these two maps is the fact that Warrior Shrine has much more going on with it. And I totally understand with the Pit, it's supposed to be a bare map with nothing going on, just this bridge that's about to crumble, and yes, it's basically supposed to be fighting to punch each other off. I totally get that, but for me, I like the fact that Warrior Shrine gave us all these statues. We have the bright moon, the clouds, the darkness. It just added more personality to the map. Finally, we have Goro's Lair, and I want to put it at A tier, but again, it might go to B tier, honestly. It's one of those maps where I feel as if it was kind of bland. Just like the Pit, there wasn't much going on, but it was also really cool to play Goro on that map as well. Comparing this to other arenas such as the Throne Room, Palace Gates, Courtyard, Warrior Shrine, with arenas that have so much going on for them and so much personality and flavor, having an arena such as Goro's Lair is just kind of bland, just like the Pit, which I get. That's what they're going for. It's supposed to be Goro's Lair. It's supposed to be spooky and dark. For me though, I just didn't feel it too much. It wasn't one of my favorite maps to play on. I always preferred the ones in S tier. All right, everyone, comment below if you agree with this tier list, and also let me know what are your top 5 Mortal Kombat 1 arenas of all time. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Shoots.